See, nobody talk about the weird space that you in when you actually ambitious but still don't have no direction. Like, that shit is annoying. It's a weird ass gray space. I used to watch motivational videos every day, get fired up, save the video, then forget that motherfucker was in my phone, which basically means it ain't do shit for me. The next day I wake up and do the same shit over again. But I always, that feeling never went away. I still always felt like I needed to do something. I wanted to feel accomplished. I wanted to make a lot of money doing something. So I used to chase whatever it looked like the money was at. I was learning Facebook ads, building Shopify stores, joining master classes, trying everything, and still like somehow felt lost. Like, this shit was crazy. But clearly that shit was leading me down a loop of rabbit holes, like never ending black holes, nigga, like going nowhere. But after I started asking about the money, I started to look, I was like, man, but what am I actually drawn to? Like, what draws me in? Like, what do I spend a lot of my time doing that I don't get paid for doing? Like, what is something that I just love to do that I don't realize that I probably do? So I started to really observe myself, like really do homework on on me. Like, I just took a couple of days just actually seeing, like watching myself outside of my body and just really seeing what the hell that I was doing. Like, I stepped outside of myself for real. Like, if anybody never done that, like really step outside yourself one day and really just observe yourself. Be an observer of your life, because I'm telling you, it's going to tell you a whole lot. All the questions that you probably were searching for, you're going to find it within that day or two. You're going to see it. Actually, be an observer of your real life, of like what you're doing every day throughout the day. Like, what are you doing? What are your thoughts constantly thinking of? What's in the back of your mind? What is some shit that you think about besides making money? Because making money is easy. You can make money in anything, but that's where a lot of people get caught up in by trying to chase the money, because they don't understand themselves. They don't understand how you doing. They don't understand who they are. That's why you got a lot of rich people who actually got a lot of money, but they still unhappy deep down inside. Why? Because they don't know exactly who they are. They don't understand what's happening behind the scenes. They just see dollar signs and think that dollar signs gonna buy them happiness. Whole time, they hate their job. They hate whatever career that they in. The only way that I learned to live a life from the center of my heart is by simply observing myself, observing what the fuck I'm doing throughout the rest of the day. What am I thinking about? What thoughts keep popping in my head other than sex and money? What other things, because them bitches gonna be there, but what other things in my life that I'm interested in? So if you're feeling lost, stop asking, what should you do? Start asking, like, what am I naturally drawn to? What am I naturally attracted to? Then you'll find all the answers that you've been looking for.